So this water comes down from, well actually over from 2 properties that way and down our bank. So it's a lot of water coming from an already marshy area. We've got a culvert in here. So yesterday we banked up the rocks and dug it out deeper to accept like mass amounts of water, because previously, you see where it's wet up here, it was overflowing into that area, which was already wet. So it's not like it's going to dry this time of year, but we didn't want it to get any wetter. And then we also had a giant puddle in the middle here. But this is like, that puddle is just about as big as it was yesterday after we drained it all. So here's our drainage ditch for our puddle. And our rocks seem to be helping so that our bank doesn't fall apart. And that's about as far as we made it. We're trucking these rocks from all the way up top and down into the river. So yeah, it seems to be working. Don't know how much more rain we're supposed to get, but it's flowing very, very well right now. I was hoping that it would dig it out a little further, but we'll see. We'll wait till it gets a little bit more, or a little less flowy. Because it's not flowing super fast as it gets here. It's coming down that hill pretty good. Like we have a waterfall. It's actually a really nice waterfall. But it's not backing up around the culvert like it was. Oh, it's coming in. It seems to be working pretty good. So here's my other trouble water area. This here pond. Not sure how to stop it from happening. It was running in from a ditch that's over there. I'm heading there now. But it is soaking like this whole paddock. So we can't even get in here with the tractor right now. It's just too wet. So the horses aren't using their hay feeder. We're feeding their hay up there where it's drier for them. So let's go take a look and see what is up with my pond. Okay, so I've got water running off the bank here. That's understandable. It's a bunch of garbage. Got it sectioned off so the horses can't get in it. So that's my only issue. That is what it is. Let's check this thing over here. Okay, see if my neighbor's ditch is still. So this is where I had the problem previously. So this ditch. And I do see, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so it is running back in here. Not as heavy as it was. See how, like, all that erosion? So it was pretty heavy in here. I've got my shovel. I'm just gonna dig it out, but where? So here's, I dammed it up on this side. And yeah, I'm gonna dig it out in here. So it looks like it's just barely like oozing through here. So I jammed all these rocks in here. So this ditch comes from like up by the road. The neighbor dug that like many years ago. So we wanted him to keep all his water instead of his water pooling into our land. So, but something tells me it's coming from over there now. I see I've got a log over there I'm going to remove and try and help that water flow away from my paddock. See how. So this big pond here, I'm relieving it out on this side, so I just dug that little ditch. I'll come back later and see how much I've got drained. This pond is being filled up by that bank there. So this ditch is running good now. It's not at all running into this pond, which is good. And I'd rather see the shape of the land. It goes up over there. It seems to naturally slope towards my neighbor's land, so I think I can just get it to continue on its way, and I can just be a bit of a flow through versus something that soaks me.